The long row of flowers and mementos that are a symbol of the anguish and heartbreak caused by the Christchurch terror attacks are being moved. Since March the 15th, the pile of flowers, pictures, soft toys and messages of love and support have grown to cover a wide stretch of grass in the front of the Botanic Gardens in central Christchurch. But after nearly a month, well, some of those tributes to the victims are being moved to a new home. Here's reporter Rachel Graham.
Bouquet upon bouquet laid across the grass berm, interwoven with soft toys, potted flowers, notes sending love, and posters calling for unity. A pair of shoes embossed with red roses and a message saying, "Loved you yesterday, love you still," is nestled in there as well. As the days have passed, the flowers have wilted and the notes weathered, and the director of the Botanic Gardens, Wolfgang Bopp, says they've decided now is the time to start clearing the older items away.
What we're doing at the moment, we're taking the items in, very carefully in the crates. We've got a sorting room in the art centre, and there we're separating out the flowers. Those will be composted, and we then decide with the Muslim community where they want to use the compost. It might go to the two mosques or whatever use they want to bring it to.
Mr Bopp says the messages will be digitally recorded, with any personal tributes or messages offered directly to the families. Other items will be put in storage for now.
We'll decide together with the Muslim community what is the long term for these tributes. Where do they go? The museum would be interested in having some for the long term, but it's all down to those discussions and detailed discussions later on. So we're trying to keep as much as we can. There is an artist who's offered to do an artwork out of the ribbons, and that will probably be a community project as well. So really keen to get people involved and make sure that the tributes that everybody has brought, have got meaning going forward.
Wolfgang Bopp says the toys will be cleaned and initially put into storage too, and their future will also be decided after a discussion with the Muslim community. Around about 40 people are on the clean-up job, including Botanic Garden staff and volunteers from the Friends of the Botanic Garden group and the Student Volunteer Army. Hebe Gibson is one of the volunteers.
Well, I visited the memorial once, but pretty soon after the attacks, and it was quite an emotional experience, and I haven't really been back since. So I thought it would be a good idea to come down, see what's here, how it's changed, and help out. I think if there's some cards to read there, that they'll probably be quite emotional, but even when I came along this morning and biked past, I can feel myself getting a little bit emotional.
Another volunteer, Maria Hallstrom, says she'll get through by focusing on the work at hand.
I think it's important work, and I don't think there are many people who would say that it's not.
Volunteers have flooded the council with offers of help, but it says it wants to work with a small group to ensure it is done with care. Only the oldest items are being cleared away, and Wolfgang Bopp says people are welcome to lay flowers and messages there as long as they wish. In Christchurch for Checkpoint, Rachel Graham.